Welcome back to the aowhodis podcast. We're stuck inside again.
Yeah, can you believe? Dude, they said like catastrophic rainfall.
Yeah.
Generational rainfall. And so we plan our content around like the rain.
Mm-hmm.
And freaking it's perfectly blue
Beautiful
skies
weather.
outside. Like best weather I've seen all week.
It's funny because if you go back to one of our first podcasts, we joke about how whenever we go out, it's just guaranteed to rain.
First podcast ever.
And so this is our first time like actually planning for the rain. And literally beautiful skies. Beautiful skies. I think it's hot because I think a storm's coming. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dude, it's
smell it.
catastrophic. Like it's like generational rainfalls coming in tonight. Tornado warning.
Yeah.
I saw red across half the state.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
dude. Kansas is
Shoot.
screwed.
Kansas? Well, Kansas is always screwed from the tornadoes. Like when have they not had a tornado?
Yeah.
From what I've heard. That's like the one thing I know about Kansas is that they get tornadoes.
Yeah, they're near us, so I mean we be getting tornadoes too.
Yeah, that's scary. But let's start off by talking about FOMO, or fear of missing out.
What a transition.
Yeah,
oh my
right?
goodness.
I know. Well, we wanted to talk about this at the start anyways, so I've been thinking about my
Title and
example.
thumbnail.
So I'll start with an example of a time where I had a big, like, massive fear of missing out, and then you can think of yours too. So, like, let's see. I was thinking about this before the pod. So I used to be, or not used to be, I guess every once in a while I'll go and like put a little bit of money into crypto. Kind of just whatever crypto I like. Like I'll do a little bit of research and I'll just put a couple dollars in and see what goes. You know, I'm not trying to like lose too much money. But a couple years ago, when ETH or Ethereum was getting really big, I had a couple of friends who were also like, yo, like I'm getting into ETH, like because they're crypto traders too. They're big into it. They're more than me to where they'll like put a majority of their income into it because they think that they're like, you know, a big trader, day trader and everything. They got 9 different monitors. They're
Really?
crypto
Should
trading.
they be making money?
No, it's just gambling at that point.
Okay.
But
Just go to the casino.
Yeah, but they really got me. They were like, dude, you need to buy Ethereum. It's the new Bitcoin. It's gonna go off. Everything. And they got me. They got me. So I was like, I can't miss out on this trade here. Like I can't lose out on this money. And so I put in like maybe 5 times the amount that I normally do. Lost it all immediately.
Really?
Immediately, which is
Well, how
so
immediate?
funny. It was within because okay, don't judge me.
Oh my goodness.
But I was like, you know what? Well, on the site that I do, they have something called leverage trading, right? Which is basically like if you have $10, you can do 3x leverage, so it would be trading with $30. So like, so
Free money.
You get free money, right? But also, so like, if it goes up $1 from like $10 to $11, then you actually make $3 because technically you have 30. But also, if it goes down $1, you lose $3. I mean, I would have been okay if I didn't leverage trade, but within the course of 45 minutes, I watched the candle.
So when
drop.
you said you
Oh my god, I lost all of the.
when
all of
you
it.
said that you invested 5x the amount, you didn't have 5x the amount to invest.
No.
Goodness,
Oh.
Dave Ramsey would be so disappointed in you.
I know. I don't think anybody would be happy with me. Nobody. That was not a good decision.
Oh, those friends
But-
were. They were like, yes.
Yeah.
Well, how
actually,
long did
true.
you hold for?
Well, what's funny is because by the end of like I was on the hourly chart, so each little ticker like candle.
Oh, this
if
is
you go
day
to the chart.
trading.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
I mean, I was gambling too, basically, you know.
Yeah,
But like,
sure.
my thesis was I don't have much money in, so it's just fun. It's just whatever. Yeah. And so I was like, I can't miss out on this money. Like all the analytics say that the thing's gonna go up. Massive red candle, immediately straight down.
Red candle means he's
within the
screwed
course
up.
of 45 minutes, I lost all of it. And I was just sitting there like, I wasn't even mad. I was just like
disappointed.
I need to learn my lesson from this one. So I lost all of my money on the leverage trading because I didn't want to miss out. And that's like not just day trading, but in general, you can't do that. You gotta, especially day trading, like you gotta think very non-emotional.
Yeah, day
And,
trading, you can't. Yeah. The people who day trade, because I was looking into it for a while when, you know, I was trying everything
Yeah,
at some
exactly.
point, you know what I mean? I tried to do freaking melatonin diffuser or something. But I was looking into it, and dude, these people who do it, like, they will be on a low for like 2 months and just have to continue with the plan.
Yeah.
And it's pure technical analysis, nothing else. And it's, well, that's not true. But it's like so emotionless and like complete technicality and nothing. Like, you cannot let your emotions touch any action you do. Like, you lose $10,000 and you're just like, part of the game.
Yeah, I mean it's just part of statistics. Like if you win 55%, you gotta accept the fact that you're gonna lose 45%. Of
And I think also, like I was talking, like I have a friend in college who actually ended up dropping out of college because he was making $100,000 a year day trading.
Wow.
So he was really good at it, and he had been doing it for like a year and a half at that point. I just want to preface this by saying, do not day trade. It's stupid, or at least it's, you know what I mean. Don't do it.
It's gambling.
It's stupid. If you want to make money, don't do that.
Yeah.
And also, I'll actually write this down because just for some more information about not day trading. But
yeah, I remember you. Not to interrupt you. I remember you actually doing that, and that was like a couple of. That was like 6 months after I had.
I remember you were like,
I
"Be
was
careful,
so
brother."
cynical, bro. I was
Yep,
so
yep.
cynical. I was literally just like, listen, it's just be careful.
No, you're
Like,
right. You're
yeah.
right. It's not for me for a couple of reasons. But basically, I had that friend who was into it, and he basically told me a strategy, which is like the way he invested was he'd put stop losses in.
Oh yeah.
And
you gotta
so
have stop
he
loss.
would, if he won, he would make like 4x the win, and if he lost, he would make like 25% the loss. You know what I mean? So he always won 4 times what he lost, meaning he could lose 3 times more than he won, but he would still make money. I guess it's raining now.
There's the rain.
But he would still make money,
Yeah.
and so I think that's like the way to go about it. But
Yeah, no, seriously, because people don't understand, like, with that strategy, you're only going to win, like, 25% of the time. And if you win 25% of the time, you should be making money. What ends up screwing with what ended up losing me money, and what people don't understand is, it's not just that, there's also commissions on the trades, too. So, like, that's really, like, where you end up losing most of the money. It's
like you spend money per trade.
So commissions, as in the platform that you use, the exchange, they will take a very, very small amount. I mean, it's tiny, but it's enough for it to be like, if you have a 2-to-1 stop loss, like if you win twice as much as you lose,
Sure.
and you win like 51% of the time, you would be winning, like you would be making money, and that's a good strategy. But the fact that they take a small amount is honestly, like, from my experience, that's what ends up losing you most of the money.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And people are always on like, oh, but this site says they have no commissions and blah 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 blah. But that doesn't really exist. Like what sites like no commissions, like Robinhood, for example, they say they have no commissions at all. But what they do is what's called a spread. So the price of Bitcoin on another site will be like 50,000, and their site will be $50,002. So you're buying it at a more expensive price.
Oh, so it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you're also selling it at a slightly cheaper price. So there's no commissions, quote unquote, but there is an actual spread between the price. And so, like, they have to make money somehow. So I hate when, like, people come up to me and they're like, yeah, but there's no commissions on this site, you know? But it's like, you're still losing money. Like, the site still has to make money somehow.
There is commissions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's just commissions with extra steps.
Yeah.
Or it's commissions but
Less
hidden.
steps.
Yeah. Like, if anything, I like commissions because at least it's like a straight price. It tells you, 0.5%, or normally it's like 3% or something, But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I also think a lot of people who do it don't like it after a while.
Mhm.
Like I was talking to that same friend who's going actually back to college this semester because he was like, dude, I just don't care for this anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can make money and like what else is there to do? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And so it's like people like
Man, I want
purpose
that
is
problem.
really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a good problem to
Yeah.
have. It's not one that I have, but it's like, yeah, just for some more motivation to not day trade.
Yeah, there's a reason 95% of day traders fail. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think that should be a reason not to do it. There's 95, like I think what, like 90% of businesses fail or something, like 1 every 3.
Oh yeah, I'm
which
not
is
saying
90%, but
Yeah, I'm just saying because of those small hidden things that people don't even realize, that's what ends up making them like just lose money. And you don't even think about it. It's I don't know, it's scary. What about you? Is there ever a time you've had a fear of missing out?
it's I was trying to think about it while you were kind of going on in your little thing.
Little
And
beef.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I honestly don't get FOMO often. I used to get really afraid, like social anxiety and stuff,
Mhm.
and I still kind of do to an extent. And so I used to would be like, okay, if I don't go to this social thing, this was like back in like middle school, but like if I don't go to this social thing, then I will be less likely to have a bad experience, which means I will be better off And so that would be my reasoning. And so I didn't care about missing out. I actually intentionally missed out so I wouldn't have that bad experience. And I still experienced that to an extent. But if any of you are experiencing that, it's like an 80-year-old version of yourself will not be glad that you didn't do anything. Like I saw this quote on, I think it was Chris Williamson's podcast that I really resonated with. Chris Williamson was reading a quote from another person. I don't know who. It wasn't Chris Williamson who said it. But he said, I have lived a toothless life. I haven't bit my teeth in anything. I haven't taken any risks. I have played it safe. And as a result, well, actually, he didn't say that part. But that scares me so bad. Like to live a risk-free or low-risk life. Especially in my 20s. Like this goes back to like which I pretty much bring this up in every podcast now because this is very top of mind for me, how I want to spend my 20s. You know what I mean? Like do I want to work my 20s? Do I want to play my 20s? Somewhere in between. It's so important to me to keep that in the back of my head is like do not live a toothless life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear about it like kicking your feet in the sand, like taking roots too. I guess that's a different scenario, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's especially like while we're in our 20s, while we won't lose too much, you know what I mean? Like even if we lose everything, it's not as bad as with a family and with a
I think
house.
there'll be a time where we can't make the risk.
Exactly.
Like we wouldn't be able to be doing like this is a pretty low risk like investment what we're doing with YouTube and the output we're producing on YouTube because we're still in college and we don't have anybody relying on us really. You know what I mean? At this current point. And so it's basically no risk, essentially.
And if I were to lose everything, it wouldn't be catastrophic.
Everything, we don't even have anything to lose.
Exactly.
Like we literally have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Like if we lose everything, we're back to baseline, which is where we are right now.
Yeah.
Like everything within the channel, because we don't have anything in the channel. We have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? If we were to drop out of college for the channel, it'd be a different conversation. But right now, we literally have no downside and only upside, and we both love this. Like I think there's no reason to not do it, and only reason to do it. And no,
I agree. Dude, did I tell you my family found the podcast? I don't know if I talked about this.
I don't think you did. I don't know if he said it either.
I don't know how. I don't possibly know how, but my sister texted me, like literally yesterday while we were recording. She was just like, hey, so what's your podcast called on YouTube? And I'm like, oh no. Well, I'm okay with it. I love my sister, but
now you gotta be nice, dude. Now you gotta be nice. Now you gotta say it. Exactly. Don't watch the previous podcast. YouTube was talking crap about you. Just kidding.
I love you. I love your family. I love your kids. I love everything. Nothing bad to say about my sister. I love my sister.
Oh, I have some bad things to say. I'm just kidding. Not about your sister, about my sister.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. She seems nice. I met her a couple times.
My sister?
Yeah. I just see her from a distance. I'll give her a little.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with your sister.
Really?
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I don't see her. She's older, so she doesn't. You know.
The only time I talked to your sister was when we picked her up and she was forced to get. It was either
literally,
get in my car
we picked her up from like
school.
and yeah, literally. That's so funny.
Those good days, dude.
Yeah.
I missed that.
I talked to some of my friends about this back in high school, and like they talk about like missing high school days. Not that they're not doing fine now; they're doing great now. But it's like they talk about like missing that season, and I think a lot of people do. Do you miss the high school season?
Well, I will say I think COVID messed up my high school season like a lot. I mean, pretty much a lot of my high school year was just sitting online, not going out. And so, no, I don't think I miss it, but I did enjoy my time while I was there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I'm looking back and paralyzed with like, oh, this is the best it's gonna get. You know, it's not. What do I do now? I missed that time. You know, it sucks now. I don't think like that. Like I like where I'm at now more than I liked it at high school, but I still look back on those days and I'm like, I'm never gonna get those back. And so partly in a way I do miss it because I know that I'm not gonna get it back. But I understand. I mean, you just gotta accept that, and you kind of just you know that you're not gonna get it back, so don't let it stop you from doing anything now. But I still think by definition I do miss it. I still think back every once in a while, not too often, but every once in a while I will. Yeah, I mean I don't normally really think back often anyways. You know what I mean? Like I don't really that effect. I'm pretty forward thinking.
I think that's a part of living like that toothless life thing. Like I think the people who take every risk under the book at our age and like go out and do like everything there is to do, no matter how it ends up, you're never looking back in like, man. Like, because I think there's like two ways to do it. There's one, people looking back like, man, I missed those moments, I wish I could come back. And two, like, man, I wish I did more in those moments. You know what I mean? And so I think the people who are like, man, I wish I did more are the people, I think both, honestly, because if you take all the risks at our age, I haven't seen too many people, and maybe it's because I haven't seen them, right? But like, I haven't seen too many people who took a ton of like, who did a ton of stuff and were worse for it. You know what I mean? I think the people who who live are currently living a life that they don't want to live, it's a result of their past actions, and so they regret those past actions. You know what I mean?
People get stuck in that mindset for sure, of just thinking about their past. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I heard a saying recently, and it kind of thinks like this. It's like, basically, you know, love the small moments, because when you get older, you realize that those were actually the big moments. Which I'm starting to realize through high school. Like, it wasn't really the big graduation parties, or it wasn't like big prom days. I mean, of course I loved those days. I mean, but it was the days where I'd get out of school and I'd go over to my friend's house and we'd just like play Call of Duty or something. You know
like,
what
you
I mean?
didn't expect it to be big.
Exactly. We'd just walk around because we didn't have a car. We'd go walk to McDonald's or something. Like, those, when I look back, were the most favorite in my
I'm the exact
lifetime.
same way. I think most people are. I was talking to a married couple, and they were kind of going on their honeymoon, or they were talking about their honeymoon that they had already gone on. And I was like, "What's your favorite part?" And they were like, "You know what? We missed our flight, and we spent an extra 2 days in Venice or whatever it was, or maybe I think it was like a day. They spent that extra day where we didn't have anything planned. We weren't rushing around. We were just walking, having fun. That was probably the best part of the trip."
Yeah.
Like, the unexpected, like when I look back in my life, and I think you were saying the same thing, like the unexpected and like the shifts from the unexpected things that you don't expect to be big, the tiny moments, like you were saying, those are the things that you really appreciate later. And it's tough because you can't like make those happen. You need the big moments to make the small moments feel significant.
Right, and that's it. Kind of goes back to fear of missing out. Like, sometimes it can be a good thing because it kind of gets you to go out and do those small things that you wouldn't normally do. Like, literally just like going, like, it doesn't sound like it's worth it, but just going out and getting food with your friends. I mean, it's just those small things. It's like you feel like you're missing out with your friends, and then you end up going and you end up having a good time, and those are the moments you think back to in the future, and you're like, wow, those were the best parts of my, you know, high school experience, or any middle school, high school, you know, something like that. Those were the best times. Yeah, I don't think about it too much though. I'm thinking about my future more than that.
Yeah, that's good. I'm doing the same.
I got stuff that keeps me busy now.
Yeah,
so,
me
you know.
too. I think about the future. Maybe I don't think about the future too much, but I'd be thinking about it a lot. Like, I see myself falling into the trap of like, some people will think that this is like the life that they're living now is just a prelude to something better. And I forget what that's called, but it's like you think you're in the trailer for the movie and not the movie. Like, this version of myself this isn't what life is. This is just, I'm just, you know, in a state of prelusion to something better. I don't know if that's a word. To something that will happen better no matter what later down the line. And I don't think that's a good frame. I think that this is life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like people are also like waiting for, and their mindset is kind of like, I'm gonna wait for this perfect opportunity, and when it comes, I'm gonna show people really how I can shine. And they don't fully like do that for their own life. It's like you said, they feel like they're in the trailer and they're waiting for their opportunity, but they don't realize that the opportunity is not gonna come if you don't try and be the best that you do in the things that you do in your life, like the chaos in your life, if you don't try to fix that. And second is, when that opportunity actually comes, if that once in a lifetime opportunity were to arise, would you even be prepared for it if you haven't been doing anything and waiting for that?
I heard this from Alex Hormozy. I don't know where he heard it from. I'm not sure if it was him saying it or not, but he said once in a lifetime opportunities come about around twice a year, which I love so much, because I think that we have so many opportunities. It's just like you were saying, the ability to take advantage of them or like, if you're an average American, which is overweight, negative net worth, and divorced, do you really think that you are going to be able to take a business, if a business guy came to you and said, hey, listen, I'm going to work with you, we're going to make millions of dollars, perfect opportunity. Do you really think you'd be able to handle that? I don't think that type of person would be able to handle that. You know what I mean?
And do you think that's gonna come by if you're sitting in your home waiting for it? You know what
It's
I mean?
like increasing your surface area of luck. And I think this again goes back to the toothless life thing, which I bring up again because it's very top of mind for me. It's like, if you do more, you're gonna get more lucky. Literally.
Yeah.
Like you're increasing, like I just said, your surface area of luck when you go out and you do more things, you meet more people, you experience the things that you maybe don't want to experience. You will happen across more of those opportunities. It's like if you want to meet a girl, it's like sitting in your room all day not going anywhere isn't going to increase the likelihood to meet a girl. Like going out, and that's like you're going to meet more, literally physically meet more women. You know what I mean? The same principle applies, I think.
Literally. And people have to accept that you're not going to fully learn how to fly on the ground. Eventually you need to jump and learn how to fly in the air. Like you just need to go out there and accept the fact that you're not perfect at it and realize that going out and doing it and failing, it does actually make you better. You know what I mean?
This is another thing I heard from Alex Hormozy, but he said business is like running a marathon while overweight and trying to get in shape while running the marathon and not knowing how long the marathon is or where the finish line is.
Wow, I actually really like that one. From all the quotes you said, that one is nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, all the other ones were nice? You piece of crap. No, I'm kidding. And I like that a lot because I think that can apply to a lot of different things other than this. I think that's what life is like as well. And by the way, I'm 20 years old. Don't listen to me about life. But.
I'm not even 20.
You're not even 20. What are we talking about?
20,
dude, we're acting like we know everything. We're broke, dude.
As we get older, you know.
We have 25 subscribers.
Yeah.
6 subscribers on this channel. We got a new one today. Anyways, but yeah, I think that's a good I mean, it literally goes back to that toothless life thing. Like, you have to do more things in order to have the chance of success ever, if you know what I mean. And for us, doing more is actually doing less. It's focusing on the one thing, at least as far as business is concerned. Like, just focusing on this one avenue that we're in right now, rather than, you know, going for a ton of businesses and all of them will fail.
Yeah.
Like, we did it in one. Like, we definitely both, I know I did, I'll speak for myself. I had a season where I was trying to start like 3 different things with 3 different people. I was trying to, you know, do my own thing as well. I was trying to, like, you know, obviously I was in school and everything, and it was like so much, and I ended up literally doing nothing. Like, I ended up netting 0, like truly 0.
Spread yourself too thin.
And it's interesting because I thought I was so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I have 3 businesses. I didn't have 1 LLC, brother. Shut up. You know what I mean? None of them, no LLC. What do you mean 3 businesses?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. I think that you have to be very careful with that as well.
I agree. Did you hear TikTok's getting banned next month?
Is it?
Yeah, apparently January 30th is TikTok's official ban date in the US.
Did they pass the
it's
bill?
actually gonna happen though.
Did they pass the bill?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I've just been hearing talks. I heard that from TikTok, so that might be.
Hey guys, I mean it's got to be legit, right?
Yeah.
There's no way.
I've never heard a lie on TikTok before. So.
Well, you heard that from TikTok, like administration or some random guy?
No, just some page, you know.
Oh yeah, that could be hit or miss.
My friend, somebody sent it in a group chat that I'm in, and I was just like, oh, TikTok's getting banned. Let me write that down on my podcast.
You don't have TikTok, right?
No, I don't.
Me neither.
I have it just to check the channel.
I do too. I have it on my computer to upload videos. We've stopped uploading videos on TikTok though intentionally.
Yeah.
I'm cute. What do you mean really?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something. This is news to me.
We're just going all in on YouTube at the moment because we're curious what's gonna happen with TikTok.
Yeah.
Which we were getting 0 views on TikTok anyways. But I mean, we just started. Like, that's no reason to stop. But the reason we're stopped. So yeah. But we'll hop back on TikTok if it doesn't get banned in one way or another.
Yeah. I've actually recently heard this good idea of finding like new
Gaming
recipes
channel.
on TikTok. Like my friend, or I guess my cousin's boyfriend. He basically, like, his TikTok, because he likes to cook all the time, it's just full of recipes, and I think that's actually a really good idea.
I did the same
like,
thing.
You
I
can
used to do the
actually
same
utilize
thing.
it.
Dude, my mom be doing that, and then every day it comes out with a new recipe, and she, when it doesn't work out, she's so shy. She's like, how the heck doesn't this work? Instagram told me to do it. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah. No, but that's a good idea, that, like, TikTok, it can be used in the right way.
It
It's
totally
crazy.
can, dude. I got my news from TikTok for a long time. Like, dude, when I deleted TikTok, like, I lost all connection to the outside. Like, I know
Literally.
nothing about anything, dude.
I literally live under a rock. Like I got rid of social media because I was using it too much, and I'm basically just living under a rock.
Put
now.
your mic a little bit higher. This is really far away from you.
I got you.
But dude, I be living under a rock too. Like, there's this one guy on TikTok. It's the only guy KSI follows other than like Prime or something.
Yeah.
Who like does the news, and he's really good. I've been watching him on YouTube. I forget his name. I'd love to shout him out, but I forget his name.
Get him on the pod.
Get him on the pod, dude. So where do you get your news
Yeah.
from? I'm so curious, dude. Where do the news people get their news
Oh, for
from,
real.
dog?
I'm so curious too.
Because I gotta listen to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unbiased.
It's so hard to find unbiased information out there, dude.
I know,
I've basically
dude.
like it's almost gotten to the point where I just like give up. 'Cause
I'm
every-
starting to listen to like creators on YouTube about it.
Really?
They're truly more unbiased than news sources.
Yeah.
In my experience,
Mhm.
because they understand, and so they go to an unbiased. And or at least it's my experience.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
that's
feel like the
different.
news sources have more of an incentive to have a actual like, let's say like campaign, like an idea, like
Of course,
they
it's
want
polarity.
you to think
It's
something.
polarity.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, some
And-
people love them, some people hate 'em.
And so the creators are more like, this is the information. I'm just gonna give it out.
It's also staying on brand.
Yeah, staying on brand
Like
too.
CNN endorsing Trump would be wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
hmm I don't. Yeah. I mean, CNN. Like, are they normally Democratic or Republican or?
CNN is normally Democratic, and then Fox is normally
Yeah,
is the
I knew
stereotype.
that one. Yeah.
It's normally Republican.
Yeah, my grandpa loves Fox News. Oh my god, he's got like if you check his TV, there's like a screen burn from Fox News. Like when you turn the TV off, it says Fox News. In the
Actually?
bottom. Yeah.
Are you're serious?
I'm not kidding. No, I'm not
You have to
kidding.
take a picture of that next time.
I will.
Do you
I
have
will.
a picture? I'd throw it up.
I don't think I have a picture, but
Okay.
I mean you can look up an like that actually happens.
That's
It's
so
just always
funny.
on Fox News.
Man.
And you can 100% tell in the way that he speaks that he gets all of his information from Fox News too. It is so funny.
Dude, I got passed by like I was in like a road.
Wow.
I was on a road. I'd be driving, and then it was like a one lane with a double yellow, and like cars going this way. Obviously,
Yeah.
you know how it is. Like, and then
Like a road, yeah.
yeah. Well, I have to be specific about the type of road. And then there was a truck behind me,
Mhm.
like a super high truck, like with the big wheels and everything, like a monster truck, but legally
Oh.
on the roads. And it went like, I wasn't even going slow, and it went like
Around you?
around me. And there was another car coming in, almost crashed. And then it started honking at me, and he just started zooming. I heard his music playing, and the license plate said like something along. I can't remember what it said, but it was something along the lines of like Trump forever. It was like, I don't know how he did it with the letters, but it was something
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Well, he was honking at you? Or who was
I was the only one on the
or-
road, yeah. I mean, I guess I was going too slow for him. He'd pass me.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Or
was
was
going
it,
like
the-
70 to
The
35.
other person honking.
Kidding. No. He was honking.
That's,
I mean, he wasn't that close. It was like this far away. I was over exaggerating, but he could have died.
that's funny, dude. That's the type to like see like the Kamala Harris sign and like run him
Yeah,
over,
like
you
my
know?
dad was in the car too, and he literally said, you know, there is a stereotype with these Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that on both sides actually. I've seen like it's like those
100%.
videos of oh my god, I love them when people are like, I'm gonna run this sign over, so they do it, and then there's like spikes in wood, and then they get mad at the person who put the sign down. They're like, who does this? That's messed up. Freaking Harris supporters, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You ran it up.
Do you know when Trump gets in office?
Isn't inauguration sometime in January?
I would look it up, but this thing doesn't have internet, so
Oh,
freaking, you know what I mean?
You and your fancy
I hate
paper.
this stupid thing, dude.
Really? I actually kind of like it. I got to use it for the first time last night.
Yeah, it was cool. It's
We were
really
playing some
cool.
games.
It just freaking sucks.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know what you expect other than just to use it as like paper, right? So does it not do what you expect?
It
Like,
does
that's
what
the
I expect. I just
expectation, right?
expected it to work. But like it'd be like I'm gonna take my screens and it's not gonna work. You ready? It'll work as.
doesn't work
Look at this. You ready?
You're supposed to use 2 fingers.
I am, dude.
Oh, what?
And so now it's working, but it's super laggy. Like if I wanna sign into this thing, it takes like 27 minutes.
Yeah. I noticed that like
10
it does
seconds.
have color, but half the time like it's just black
Dude,
and white.
we were playing a game and it was
Yeah.
color. And then I went back on it the next day. The colors were gone.
Yeah.
Actually, no, there were different colors. It was like orange and like green or something,
Oh, wow.
cyan.
That makes no sense.
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it either. And you know what?
What? What?
I'm disappointed in my purchase.
Oh my gosh.
I'm disappointed in my purchase. Remarkable Pro Paper Pro. freaking. You know what I would want on this thing?
Huh.
Just for it to work better. Like when I write with this, I don't want it to suck.
I think it would be cool at least if it had the paper, and then it could also be used as like a Kindle, so like you could read books on it too.
That's
you know,
a lot of people's point. Actually, that might be a feature, but no.
Really?
I mean, Google has their own like Kindle something or other.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing because this isn't like a screen. It's like different.
It's like a display. Have you ever had like those black like boards on the refrigerator where like you draw on it with the green thing and you press the button and it all disappears? You know what I'm talking about?
It's like that.
I don't know what those are called, but it's exactly like that. It's the same exact feeling.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's like
It's like a membrane.
You know what like the
rather than, like,
selling factor of this thing is too? The one selling thing
What is it?
is that it when you write on it, it feels like paper.
That is not true. It does not feel like.
It
paper.
feels phenomenal.
It feels
but it doesn't
good,
feel
it's
like
not
paper.
And yeah, it is not. I mean, what was the battery life on it again?
Like a week actually, it's really good.
Oh, okay, that's like nice.
That's it's the battery life's really good. It's 80% right now. I've used it for the past like 3 days, no charge.
Yeah, imagine like taking a test and it dies midway through. Oh my god.
Well, I can't even take a test on this. Is the thing because I can't. They'd be like, go look up the test, and I'm like, here's the problem.
I mean, like, did you ever have like open note tests at college?
Not open remarkable paper pro tests, dude.
Doesn't.
Dude, every time a teacher asks like or says it's open note,
allow you to use it.
I always be. Oh, they wouldn't. No, not
No
for
way.
a test. No shot. No chance.
way.
No, absolutely no. But for like notes, they don't care. I raised my hand when a teacher said, back in high school when I could like do this without like getting in trouble.
Yeah.
But when they were like, it's open note, and I'm like, is it open chat GPT? And they were like, yes.
Did it? Yeah, and the whole crowd got up and laughed.
No. Actually, I thought there would be more laughs. There were zero laughs. I thought.
That's funny though. I would have laughed at that.
I would have laughed at that too. In fact, I
100%.
did. I was the only one. Funny enough, teacher didn't even laugh at that. She was like, yes.
Oh, what? Actually?
Yeah, it was open. Well, it was like I think it was like a pop quiz. So they were like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So
But anyways, dude, can you believe this?
What's that?
I can't believe this.
Yeah, I mean, I have trouble believing what I don't know. So.
So we were. I'll let you tell this story, but I'll intro it.
Okay.
Dude, Applebee's.
Oh my
They
God.
screwed us, dude. We went out to Applebee's yesterday. Can you believe it?
Well, you screwed them back, so that's okay.
Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true. Anyways,
Yeah,
you
well,
got that.
'cause
What an intro.
Oh, yeah, right. We don't, like, normally we'll record for a full day and then we'll go back and we'll kind of just eat dinner with our family or on our own. But we wanted to go out because we don't really feel like we hang out as much.
It's not that we feel like we don't, it's that we don't.
Yeah, it's because whenever we have free time and we're both in town, we're just going to be recording, you know? And, like, if I drive up to his college or if he drives up to my college, we're just going to be recording. But we were like, you know what? Let's actually, like, go hang out and not have a full expectation and just work. So we go to Applebee's, best of the best, 10 out of 10. I mean, it's all right.
It was good, dude.
We get there,
Miami
there's,
was
like,
phenomenal.
maybe, realistically, like, what, 20 cars in the parking lot? I mean, it could fit, like, probably 200 people, maybe more than that.
I mean, that's a.
I don't even know what the gauge is.
That might
bro.
be
It could be.
hyperbole by
Yeah.
a lot, but like there were
But
a lot of
what
open
I'm saying
spots.
is like there were a lot of open spots.
Yeah.
We get in there, we're like, okay, we'd like a seat because we see there's an entire like rows of booths and everything. It's gonna be a 15 to 20 minute wait.
Dude,
Like,
the
bro.
way that I punched that lady in the face so quick with
Yeah.
my right arm.
And I was like, I looked at her, I'm like, you know we're influencers, right? You know we have 25 subscribers, right? I mean,
Dude, you know what's so funny
What?
is that I was like, I hope there's not a wait on the way in.
Yeah.
On the way in, we were like, we're influencers.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean, we were kidding, of course,
course.
but like, that's such a funny.
we got
bit.
30,000 views last
We got
month.
30,000 views last one.
Yeah,
We're
and then
famous.
we waited for like 20 minutes, and then I got to show you the new Pokemon Pocket game that came out, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Best game ever, love it. Mobile game. It was released 1 month ago. I mean, I love Pokemon. I mean, I've been a Pokemon fan for my whole life. I was born a Pokemon fan, but I love that game so much. I don't know if
So
you
I've
played
heard.
it since.
So I've heard, dude. You said the same thing 3 times.
As I was showing it to you, I got the rarest card in the game.
You're welcome, dude.
Which is crazy.
I mean, you're welcome. You
That
know
is
what I
insane to
mean?
me.
You're welcome.
That
That's all
makes
me.
no sense. I mean, I already had it, so I got a second one. But I mean, as I showed you the
What a
literally
flex.
first card.
What a flex.
Yeah, I had to, you know. I had to. I mean, I don't have too many flexes in this game, but Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, free to play, level 22, you know,
Okay.
something like that. But I don't have a butt after that. I
No,
just
you
like
can
talking
continue
about
the story.
Pokemon.
Applebee's.
Yeah, so 20-minute wait. So we sit there for like 30 minutes.
Okay, by the way, like 20 minutes was a crazy statement, dude.
Yeah. So we finally get our table. We get drinks. I don't get it, bro. Because you have so many like you chug it. I was taught as a kid to like wait to finish my drink.
I wasn't about that.
before the food gets here. You know what I mean? Like I'll have a couple of sips and then I'll wait for the food and then I'll finish the drink. By the time I've had those 2 sips, you're already on your second, which is
Drink.
insane.
Second
drink. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know if you were like, nah, I don't like this one, because you just knocked that thing straight over.
Okay, I can't remember what we were talking about.
You explain this.
But I hit a strafe left with my right arm to like go hit one of these. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, can't remember what we were talking about. And then the drink, and it goes everywhere. And the way that I stared at this drink for a good 2 seconds, I was like,
you didn't even pick it up. You were just disappointed in yourself.
Dude, I was wearing gray sweatpants too. I walked out of there. Oh my goodness. I was like, don't worry, guys. What did I say? I was like, don't worry, guys. I didn't spill my drink. I peed my pants. Like, I don't know which was more embarrassing.
Yeah.
So unfortunate, dude.
Then she pulled up and you're like, one more Diet Pepsi, please. One more.
No, she gave one to me.
Yeah. Oh, did she just pull up with
I never asked for another one.
Nice.
I only validated her ask for me.
Yeah.
I only said yes to her asking, and she gave me another one when I spilled the first one.
Well, I respect that. Like after 4 drinks, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna give another one unless she gives it to me, and then I'll drink the whole thing.
What had happened was, I was on 2.
Yeah.
And then I put my drink towards the end of the table, signifying that I want another one. And she's like, "Do you want another one?" And I was like, "Well, I guess." You know what I mean? I guess they're free refills, right? Oh, dude, I hope they were free refills. No, I think they were. And then, she gave me my third. And then usually after 3 I clock out, but the problem is I spilled the third one. I was on the 4th one.
Yeah.
And then I got like halfway through and I was like, alright, I should probably stop. I'll tell you why I stopped.
Yeah. And by that time I was about halfway through my drink.
I'll tell you why I stopped the 4th
Why?
one. Because they didn't give me a straw, dude.
Really? Oh yeah, I saw that.
Half of the ice, I can't be drinking with that ice.
Oh really?
Mm-mm.
Well,
Mm-mm.
okay, I mean I trust you. I'm not gonna push it, but I'm just curious why.
Can't be drinking with that ice.
Is it like when the teeth?
Because then when
the
I
ice touches the
go
teeth?
like with the way that the water works.
it goes around the eyes.
No. The way that the water works is I have to like tilt it up to get the water into my mouth.
Water.
Oh yeah, well the way that the poison that I was drinking works is I have to like usually you tip a water bottle over to like let the water seep out into your mouth,
Sure.
correct? And so the ice comes with it, and so the ice goes in my mouth, and then if I swallow the ice, I choke and die.
You ever thought about just drinking
No.
and not swallow?
That's why I would use a straw.
Yeah.
I was worried she wasn't giving us a straw in the first round. I was almost about to ask.
Actually, normally I wouldn't even be using straws. As I got through high school, I was just like, it's more classy to not use it. And so I've just been doing without it. Because, like, I don't want to be like a big business meeting and be like this, like.
No, dude.
Like, I'm gonna have a cup, I'm gonna go like this, like a classy.
Sometimes I'd be doing things just for conversation starters. Like, you know what I've learned about business in my, like, employment career? Which, by the way, what I'm about to say is probably wrong. Don't listen to me. But, like, people like it when you're out of the ordinary and funny.
Yeah.
And so if I have a straw, and if I have a straw with my drink, and they're like, why do you have a straw with your drink? And I'm confident about the way that I have a straw with my drink.
Yeah.
To me, if I went into an interview with a straw in my drink and they asked me about it and that happened, I would see that as a positive. I think the interviewer would see this as a positive too.
The question is, when would anybody ever ask you about the straw in your drink?
Well, no, if I went into an interview with like a drink and then a straw, and then I put it on the table and I started sipping, and they might ask.
Well, I think they'd first ask about, why do you have 4 Diet Pepsis before the food's gotten the house? I think that's what they would notice first.
That one might be a little too far. That one might be on the other side.
Because it's not even that. It's not even with the Pepsis either. Because I went to the bathroom when the food got there, and by the time I got back, yours was gone.
My food?
Your food was gone.
No, because I know that's not true. You liar. Because I waited to start until you get back.
Really?
Because I knew I had one piece of broccoli.
No, wait. Half of the steak was gone.
No,
I don't get it.
No shot. No, because you went to the bathroom as soon as the food got there. Biggest pet peeve, by the way. If you're on a date with like a female, never do that. But
what? Do what?
Like as soon as the food gets there, go to the bathroom.
Oh,
you go to the bathroom pre-food.
Yeah,
actually,
pre-food.
You time it so you go to the bathroom and then the food appears on the plate, and you're like, oh my gosh, the food. And so
right. Don't make them wait.
And so.
If it was a girl, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Okay. What was I gonna say? Okay. And so I waited. for the food. Or I'm sorry, I waited while the food was there for you to get back to the bathroom
Yeah.
before I start.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry,
Well,
you piece of crap.
for some reason, I thought like half the steak was gone. Maybe you just had it in one bite. As soon as
Maybe,
soon as you saw me, you were like,
It's possible. And then people in the comments like, did he order a steak at Applebee's? I'm like, yes, brother. It was a good steak, medium well.
medium well. Ugh. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about it.
Yeah.
Dude, if you could invent a new holiday, what would it celebrate?
What would it celebrate? Let me see. I think it would have to be sometime midsummer because I want to space it out in between the other holidays. And so that would be the start. Like it can't be right next to a holiday. Probably like I think like a purge day would be cool. Just like
What
a
the heck
quick.
is that? What do you mean, like a murder everybody day?
Yeah, like where there's just no laws for a day. You know what I mean?
Goodness, dude, that is
There's
not what I
some real
expected.
merit to that.
Name one good thing about that.
People won't feel as inclined to break the rules the other 364 days. So you'll have a happy.
But it'll cancel out and invent some on that one day.
Yeah, but if everybody's okay with it, you know what I mean.
I want to be okay with it, bro. I
Really?
like laws. I like not getting murdered.
What would you do like on the purge? You think? Like on purge day, what's your plan? What's your game plan? I thought about this too. I'll tell you mine if you want.
I would order a bunker for free because you don't have to spend money.
Really?
I'd put the bunker. I'd
What
place.
free bunker?
On Amazon, dude. I'd place the bunker under my house, and then I would go in the bunker. I'd get all my close people in my life. I'd get in the bunker, and then we'd have a party.
Nice.
And then I would do
Kill them. Sorry.
That's at the end. I'd do the craziest illegal drug, and well, no, I wouldn't. They would.
Crazy salvia
Yeah.
trip or something.
And they probably would. And then I'd put them all in a cage with me in it, but a big cage. You know, like we have leg room, and then I'd put us in there until the purge is over. I'd get an Xbox. I'd get a PlayStation. And I wouldn't get a PlayStation. I'd get a computer, get some video
No
games.
PlayStation. Even on the purge, you're not messing with it.
No.
Wait, so where are you getting a bunker for free? I gotta check Amazon bunkers. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Amazon Prime discount.
Bunkers.amazon.com. No, that's not a real site. I don't know what that is. That might be
Please don't look that up.
scam. Yeah.
You're
I'm
gonna
not
get a
liable
virus
for anything you
immediately.
lose on that
If it says to purchase free RAM on that site, I did it. It's legit.
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I got a RAM recently, actually.
You what?
I got new like 6 of RAM for Christmas. I'm so excited. I could
That's
actually play modded Minecraft. We used to lag so much playing.
Yeah,
it.
you used to
Remember?
lag so much.
Okay, yeah. I used to lag. That's true. I used to lag not just on the RAM, but also on the Wi-Fi. But I got the Wi-Fi fixed about a year ago, and I finally begged my family to give me some more RAM, so I didn't have to spend it. Yeah. I started, actually when I got back home at like 12:30 last night, I wanted to set the RAM up. I texted my boy, I was like, hey, you wanna hop on? Like, I'm gonna set the RAM up real quick. And then I realized I got all my stuff out. I realized it is a much bigger endeavor. Like, I gotta take the entire computer.
Yeah.
Bro. I thought it was
What did you think it was?
well, for some reason I thought the RAM would be like on the surface of the computer, so I was like, I'm just gonna take the panel off.
You set
click
up the
RAM
computer. I
in.
feel like you probably would know.
Yeah, I did set up the computer, but it was 6 years ago. And I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that the what is it, air filter, like the
Yeah, you gotta work
cooler.
around a couple
Yeah,
things.
I think as long as I take the cooler out, I should be able to just stick the RAM in.
You have air cooling?
Yeah, you have water?
I didn't know you were poor.
You have water cooling?
The liquid cooling.
Actually?
Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
Course.
Wow.
All right, buddy. All right, so
Yeah.
can't be. Yeah, he got me there. You can't be mean to a nice person, bro. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm poor.
That's right.
Or my computer is at least. Maybe next Christmas I'll get another fan.
Get liquid cooling.
Yeah. It's like, what? Do they even use like? That's not water then.
I don't understand. Oh, it's probably water. I don't know if they're putting Gatorade in there or something.
Okay.
It's probably water.
Gatorade.
Like, I don't.
That's crazy.
They're putting prime energy in there.
Well, I saw somebody who had a computer where like they had the case and then like the entire case was filled with like vegetable oil, and the computer still worked. So they had like little like fish in there. They had like a fake aquarium, and the computer looked so cool.
Yeah, there's only a couple of things in the computer that aren't waterproof, and so they would just close up those things.
Or like I think vegetable oil. Or like oil proof or something. I don't know water. I think if you pour water in there, it like ruins the entire computer. You can't.
I heard something different.
Really?
Well, okay, hold on. Let's start.
I also saw this years ago, so you know. What I
Don't
mean?
pour water in your computer. But I thought that there was only like a. Actually, now that you mentioned that, yeah, that was kind of a stupid thing for me to say.
I feel like that's like a joke where like go into Windows and delete System 32 and it'll give you more RAM. You know, like pour water in your computer and all of a sudden it's more.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you got liquid cooling.
You might have a point on that one.
Yeah. But I think vegetable oil is like or maybe it's either
non-electrifying,
non-conductive, or it's conductive. It's one of those two. I'm guessing you probably have to have a liquid cooled. I don't know how the fan would work in the water, but I don't know. I might look into it. It'll be cool.
I mean, that would probably keep it. It would either keep it really cool or really hot. It would either trap heat or just.
Well, we have no idea, basically.
Yeah, we're so dumb.
We always say that. We're like, it's either does this or the exact opposite.
It either is like this, or somewhere in between.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm hoping actually with the new gigs, A, modded Minecraft, and B, I kind of want to get into like producing music too. I'm actually.
Here we freaking go, dude.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm excited about that. I'd love to hear some music you produce.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been thinking.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
Stay on track.
Yeah. Well, it's either. I'd probably want to start with music. I'd probably just start like making beats or something. That seems more fun to me. I feel like there's more of a science to it, I suppose, with how the instruments go together. Oh my goodness!
Hold on. You should make music and we should put it in our YouTube videos.
I'm down.
Or at least beats. No copyright, dude.
It wouldn't.
And
then I could copyright strike the end channel.
Ah!
Then we can make money.
You're great. Yeah, because I'd be spending some money on like licensed music for the videos, so I think it really, really helps the videos. I mean, you know this.
Yeah,
but,
the music selections are great.
Yeah. You should do it because of that reason.
Yeah.
And also for fun. And,
save you yearly.
It's not that much. I'd probably still do it, but
really?
You should definitely. Huh?
I thought it was lucky expensive. When I saw it, it was like $200 a year or something.
I think that's actually worth it.
Yeah.
Like, it's expensive, but I think it's worth it.
I mean, I guess that's like, what, Netflix for a year or something.
Yeah.
Well, not nowadays. They jacked up their prices.
Yeah. I mean,
all of them did, except for a couple.
I think it really increases the, I guess, goodness of the video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do y'all think? If y'all could go ahead and watch every single one of our videos on our channel, let me know how you feel about it.
And also, like, make it feel like it's ours too. Like, if we have our own music, dude, and then we could, we could promote the music.
Correct. Correct. Double correct. Yeah,
dude.
We could do a music video.
This music channel.
No.
Vivo Ayo who this. Come on.
We'll just call it this.
Yeah. I'm down. Come on, that's actually sounds
music
so fun.
Licensing company. That's how we'll monetize. We're like talking about different ways we want to monetize, and it's like music licensing was a curveball.
You know, like it's scummy, but like right now, that is a really good way to make money on YouTube is get copyrights for a couple of songs and just find every single YouTube video and take them all down. And I think I feel like there's a way to make money off of that. Hold on, maybe I'm realizing now that like if you take it down, you might actually make money from them. I guess you gotta sue them.
Maybe you get a commission.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Because YouTube now has like official music, where like if you go into the description, it has like its own music section and everything. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, yeah, So I guess we'll pretty much end it here. I mean, it's pretty much about much time we have. So. Thank you guys so much for watching.
We're gonna go play Minecraft blindfolded.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so excited to play. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching aowhodis podcast. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Later.
That's good.
Sick. Who's playing?
Who's playing?
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Let's get it done.
Bet.
It's pretty good one. We're really an hour.
That one. I think 51. Oh my bad.
Oh, what the heck?
Wait, what?
Camera didn't overheat though, which is good.
Yeah, that's good too.
I think it's because it was plugged into the battery. We only lost like 41% right now, so camera battery is never an issue for podcasting, basically.
Okay. What time is it actually? Here, can I stop?
Mm-hmm.